transforming a 2,000 square meter super large bedroom in Shanghai. Zhuang and his wife worked at Foxconn for 100 years and finally managed to save 300,000 yuan. Overjoyed, Zhuang brought his wife to see a house. As soon as the door opened, he was stunned. They could only afford a 4 square meter coffin room. Afraid that his wife might return to her parents' home, Zhuang turned to his kind aunt for help and borrowed another 1 million yuan. At last, he was able to purchase a 400 square meter super large bedroom. Both he and his wife were thrilled and decided to renovate it thoroughly. 1. In the center, he lowered a few levels using galvanized square pipes to create a frame. A few more welded beams were added in the middle for reinforcement. If that wasn't enough, he would add even sturdier ones to ensure sufficient load-bearing capacity. He borrowed some more pocket money from his aunt to buy a bunch of expansion screws and firmly fixed everything to the wall. A strip of concrete was laid around, and LED light strips were definitely installed. Then he paved it with anti-slip pool tiles. Now in the scorching summer, Zhuang could enjoy swimming in his own private pool. Life was finally full of flavor. 2. The ceiling was lowered by 30 centimeters. A circular hole was cut in the center, paired with light strips and moldings. A floating ceiling was installed in the middle, topped with a beautiful chandelier. From the center of the pool, a marble staircase was built, connected by arched bridges on both sides for easier access. A luxurious round bed was placed on the platform. This became Zhuang and his wife's resting area. With a super large bed, he no longer had to worry about being pushed off by his wife. 3. Along the perimeter, a curved wardrobe was installed. The upper part stored bedding and quilts, while the lower part was a full hanging area. No matter how many clothes they had, everything fit neatly and was easy to access. Glass doors were added for beauty and dust prevention. Another identical wardrobe was installed on the opposite side, which also served as a partition to add privacy. 4. In the corners, curved bookshelves were placed to display Zhuang's collection of books, novels, and artworks from childhood to now. Light strips were added to enhance the appearance. A massive desk was added for work. Now Zhuang could work more efficiently, and his aunt no longer had to worry about him not being able to repay the money. Another matching bookshelf was placed in the opposite corner for symmetry and aesthetics. 5. This area became the bathroom. A wall-mounted toilet was installed, followed by a shower area, and on the right, a large bathtub. When Zhuang was tired from playing, he could soak in the tub and relax. Blinds were installed for privacy, paired with gradient glass for a more premium feel. 6. The living room ceiling echoed the design of the resting area, stylish and elegant. A sofa, coffee table, armchairs, and a floor lamp were added. Green plants were a must. This was Zhuang's reception area. When friends came over, they could chat, relax, and even use the treadmill, enjoying both leisure and fitness. 7. In the remaining space, a super large dining table was placed, big enough to accommodate 18 chairs. No matter how many relatives, friends, or even unruly pals came over, they all had a seat. A chandelier was installed above, bold and majestic. With this super spacious bedroom renovation, Zhuang and his wife finally lived a happy, well-off life and experienced the joy of being like their rich aunt. No more back pain, no more sore legs, and a spiritually elevated lifestyle. Truly, very satisfying.